Oh, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this extra edition of Let's Draw on Something. Let's Draw on Something with Craig L. Smith II. This is the extra edition. As you guys know, that the regular show will be on Sunday. I say it's extra because a lot of stuff that Cole's not Jimmy and we never cover on Sunday. We get to talk about. Most of us get to talking about it. But like in the description says, I'm gonna talk about the private feedback that I got back from for episode 2. But also a lot of things on my mind. But I was reading something earlier which I wanted to talk about. Matter of fact, I found out this news yesterday when I was getting my haircut at the barbershop. Somewhere out in California, like always, these parents were arrested for having their children locked up in captivity, where these siblings were only allowed to take a bath or a shower for a whole year. And it's sad, and they said that the children are ranged from 29 years old to 2 years old. And they said that the oldest is about as big as a 7-year-old. They don't know what 911 is, don't know what medicine is. They don't know what really goes on in the world. And, I don't like talking about stuff like that, but, I got my Bluetooth in, y'all, and it's better for me. I don't like to talk about stuff like that, but, man, after hearing that, it's just sickening. And, what they were saying, what they were describing, even the CNN anchor that was reporting that had brought it to light, wanted to break down and cry on this stuff. I mean, hell, I break down and cry too, because I can't have parents like that. I'm sorry. Tying them up, bounding and gagging them to a bed. The only time they get to go out is on a family vacation to Disney World. That's it. And they haven't had time to grow. They haven't had time to learn, and I made a statement at the barbershop. I said, well, I wasn't being funny about it, but I also was being, being truthful. I said that the psychiatrists, I said, whoever that those team of psychiatrists or psychologists are going to definitely be working overtime to get them up to speed, especially the 29-year-old. And wow, I mean, they said the 29-year-old is about as big as a 7-year-old. You got a lot of sick ass people. You really have a lot of sick ass people in this world, and it's sad, man. It is really sad. And hold on, y'all. I'm responding to something. I'm responding to a text. But you just gotta. This world is just sick, and I just hope that whoever that these parents get the book thrown at them, and you can look up their mugshot, and it's just like they just really don't. They really don't care. Like the parents just didn't care. Like the mama, she just smiling like, and all like that. And the dad, he just, he was just smiling and stuff. So the mom and dad is just smiling. So, if any of my YouTube viewers out there, and I'm going to share this episode on Facebook, look it up, because when you read it, and even if you don't watch 2020, I mean, some cases I do, but I'm not going to watch this because, like I said, it's sickening. And when you Google it up and read it, hold on, a friend of mine texted me. But like I said, Google it. I apologize, y'all. Like I said, Google that information. Google that about parent the 29-year-old and 2-year-old and stuff like that in California. So, well, matter of fact, 13 siblings being and all that. I don't know how it is, but man, it's just sickening because I'm going mobile right now. Trying to I was fixing me something to eat here on a Friday. You know, no cooking on the stove Friday. That's my motto. Also, I like to thank everyone that watched the show. You know, some people provided me private feedback. And yeah, we were, got to give a big shout out to my boy Jimmy J. Smooth. We were having some audio difficulties at the end. And he was having some audio difficulties. I do apologize for that. And what I found out with me being a network technician guy and all, that is the result of when you leave your Wi-Fi thing on your phone and you don't cut it off. When you leave it open, it's expectable for hackers just to go ahead and hack on into your phone. So just hopefully, probably on this episode 3, if Jimmy ain't doing everything, that way he can have a clear line. Chicken strips. That way he can have a clear line, and just hopefully we won't have those audio problems like that again. But some people said they did it. Most people, they did enjoy the show. Got a lot of good feedback, but other than that, that was the only negative there is on this, but it was just the audio on Jimmy's end. And I had one guy say, "Tell Jimmy cut that damn Wi-Fi off." And like I said, that is a result of poor mic and stuff when you had all them dialers like bam 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 like that. That's the result of having your Wi-Fi antenna on open. So that's why sometimes, man, like right now, I'm talking on Wi-Fi right now because it's here in my house. But if I'm filming or something, I immediately cut it off and go to my phone signal, and it picks up pretty fast on the phone signal. So, but other than that, appreciate everybody's private feedback that they send me on Facebook. That some people send me on Facebook about the leadership at your employment. So it is on my YouTube page at Craig Jericho. So episode 2 is on there, and also episode 1 on the Let's Draw on Something. Jimmy and I, we talked about football. That really was the most positive episode there was, positive feedback episode it was. And 2, like I said, it could have been, I'm glad everybody enjoyed the topic, but hopefully all those audio problems and stuff can be rectified on his end, because mine's pretty good. So I just put an order in for a microphone. I'm talking to you guys here on my cell phone. I put an order in on the microphones. That way when I go live on my laptop, I can speak to the mic and hopefully won't have no echoes and everything. So I put an order in for a pretty good one. So on Amazon. Episode 3 of this Sunday's episode, I'm going to be talking about Memphis. My experience is staying there, what I think now. Now, I will say that I do have some friends in Memphis and everything, and now I will say some controversial things about how people are in Memphis, what they really depend on, and this and that. So, like I said, that preview there is going to be a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be said in that episode. In episode 4, I'm going to have, it's going to be on a Friday edition. Because my guest, he attends church on Sundays. He's my art protege by the name of Davier Holmes, and we get to we'll talk about some things. His creator-owned manga, O'Dallas. He's also been entering in he's been entering a whole bunch of contests and stuff, and he will shed light on the results of that, because I'm not going to spoil it. And he also he's going to share some advice that I gave him to get started, and some advice that he passed along to some people, like 2 of his brothers. and he is motivated, and with his talents, he has motivated his two twin brothers to get on the ball with some things that they've done. So we're going to talk about that, and also we're going to give our thoughts about probably ask him what he kind of thinks of the current state of all the Marvel and DC movies right now. So that that's really going to be a pretty fun episode. It's more of the teacher talking to the student who is now the teacher. So it's going to be, and trust me, guys, it's going to be a pretty good episode. And, you're going to share, it's going to be something. Two artists talking about, sharing each other's strengths and weaknesses. And we also going to talk about a lot of things. But, like I said, there's nothing been much else on my mind. Just got done wrapping up a commission for one of my Facebook friends. She liked the sketch because she's getting a necklace done in that particular sketch. So that's been it for me. Today I took a well-deserved day off because I needed it, and excuse me. I took a well-deserved day off because I needed it, and also I got managed to get a couple things done. Other than that, I mean, and then this weather here, since I live in Huntsville, Alabama now, most of the South been hit with a little winter blast, and that didn't last long. So it's because as of next week, when they're talking about Sunday, we may get some rain, and then all next week we're going to be in the 50s and upper 50s, upper 60s all next week, and then we're going to be doing this dance back all over again. So people who are like such as myself, living in Huntsville, Memphis, and everywhere else, shoot, enjoy it while you can. This ain't time to get naked. So if you gotta wash your cars, or you can fix up on something on your cars, you better do it now. We better do it all next week, because following weeks we finna do this cold weather dance back all over again. So, but other than that, I don't have any words of wisdom to share. But just like I said, just wanted to get something off my mind. Nothing in depth. Just preview guys what's to be expected for episode 3. And like I said, hopefully with that we won't have those same issues again if my boy Jimmy J Smooth gets on. I'm hoping that too, because I'm gonna be honest, I felt even though we did do a good job covering some things on that episode, that audio issue is gonna have to be fixed. So. But that's not a personal gripe, or a shot at him. But just hopefully, when need to be, audio issues need to be fixed. So, but other than that, y'all, I have nothing. I'm about to go in here and feed my face to enjoy the rest of my Friday, because tomorrow, I will be doing a little washing and stuff, wash my clothes, get my stuff together for all next week and stuff. Because my next off day will not be until the premiere of Black Panther, and that is a definite must see. And they coming out with that movie at the right time on Black History Month, so I'm dying to see how many folks come talking about, man, Black Panther been my favorite superhero from day one, and you only 16 years old. So don't come at me with that, because I will pop some trivia on y'all about Black Panther too. So other than that, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I will see you guys Sunday on episode 3 of Let's Draw on Something about Memphis. So other than that, peoples, I'm out.